2017 have been announced. The event took place this past Thursday at Destiny exclusive hotels in Kempton Park to much fanfare and celebrations. Well, we were there to cover the event. Let's take a look at this.
The South African Music Award announced its 23rd installment of the nominees this year. Young rapper Nasty C leads the pack with an impressive 6 nominations. His Bad Hair Extensions album earned him a nod for the Best Newcomer of the Year, Best Male Artist of the Year, Best Album of the Year, and Best Rap Artist. Rapper Questa received 5 nods, while sensational singer Amanda Black bagged 4. Other artists include Black Motion, Tandiswa, and Soul Culture, all taking 3 nominees.
We came here expecting, we're sure we're going to get something, and it happened to turn out well. We got 3, and that's a good score.
I had it was so quick. Like I was told very recently, and it's also weird because my brother's not here because it's both of us. So I feel like a little out of sorts. Everyone else is all excited. I'm like, this is a bit odd for me. So it's my first nomination for a SAMA ever. I'm only 19, so this is really huge for me.
It's the year of the newcomer, the list of the 2017 SAMA's nominees dominated by new artists who released their debut or second project in the past year. Returning to its original home at Sun City Super Bowl on the 27th of May, the awards will carry the theme, I Love Music.
I think you've seen tonight that it was different to any of the nominees launch we've done as the SAMAs. So we'll continue to surprise the media, the public, and everyone else that will be at Sun City that weekend.
SAMA judges announced this month that the amount of entries increased from 470 in 2016 to more than 700 this year. After several processes that involved officials from the recording industry of South Africa and recording company representatives, we received our list of nominees.
Award ceremonies are divisive. We all have our own favorites. I cannot say who I favor right now, but I can say that I think it's a fair representation of the industry. Amanda Black did her thing on Idols and came out with her own album, solo project, and got a lot of attention. She's already won Metro FM Music Awards, so it's hardly surprising to see her do well here. And as I said earlier on, it's a great year for young talent. It's a great year for new people that are starting out. I think they bring exuberance, they bring energy, they bring excitement, and they've got new ideas to tackle the industry of music. It would be depressing if it's the same old people getting nominated. It means that the industry is stagnant and not growing.
We saw a lot of fans complain that Questa didn't walk away with any awards at the previous awards ceremony. And this, the SAMAs is also nominated in quite a few categories.
You see, the thing with the previous award ceremonies, and specifically Metro FM Music Awards, is that it's not exactly about talent. It's not. It's about popularity contest. Who gets the most vote or the most votes? I might have the biggest song and not have a lot of support. I might have a lot of support but not get actual votes. Whereas at the SAMAs, the decision is left to a panel of experts, people who are supposed to know what works, what's good from bad, what's quality music, people who can pass judgment. So I think I'd rather trust a panel of judges than a popularity contest, because it means you have to have a marketing strategy. The efforts must translate into actual votes. And if you don't get the actual votes, then you don't stand a chance of winning. So it's a bit unfair when it gets to that. But if we trust a panel of experts and they are impartial and they are fair, I think it will be a fair reflection and people will be happy with what they see.
Okay, over the past few years, we've seen the hip-hop industry in South Africa grow, and that category is very controversial. And this year, there's Nasty C, there's Aries, 2 fresh kids on the block. What are your thoughts on that?
There was a time when Kwaito was the it, when it got a lot of nominations, a lot of entries. But this year, it has turned out that it's one of the lowest entered categories. And rap and dance music are doing exceedingly well as genres. And I think it's a sign of the time and a sign of where power lays, where power lies. where young people exert their influence and their choices. They love dance music, they like to move, they love the message that comes with hip-hop. Maybe they don't like how Kwaito is delivered, maybe it's not deep enough, maybe it's not lit, maybe it's not woke. You know, it's those terms. I think we're moving with the times, and what can you do? You just have to embrace and move with the times and adapt. Kwaito artists believe that Kwaito has evolved to include a lot of hip-hop. So some of the hip-hop that we hear has a lot of Kwaito influence. So in the end, Kwaito still wins. But it's another debate for another day.
And of course, the most sought after award is the Song of the Year. This year, I think Nasty C is also in that category. There is Babes Wodumo. We all danced to different tunes this past December. Who's going to walk away with that one?
Whoa. Well, I mean, Hell Now is already won at the Metro FM Music Awards. I liked Wololo. Whether it will win, I'm not sure. It's another one of those popularity contest things. It's not really about what's the best in terms of quality, in terms of whatever criterion. It's just really popularity contest. So I think who will walk away with Song of the Year? Geez, it's a tough one. But I suspect Hell Now will do it again, simply because of the power of Nasty C and his pool, and I think the marketing genius that they have at Mabala Noise. I think it will translate into something substantial, and they will win Song of the Year.
You know you're right, man. Ever gonna quit? Hell no, hell no. Like, dumb it down a bit. Hell no, hell no.